welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. Here I am, here today. Look at my weave. Jimmy Failla is here, and we have to talk about things. So let's talk about Taylor and Travis.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Because this has been a very public flirtation, which I thought after she dated Joe Alwyn that she's like, no, I'm just keeping it super down low. And he was like, I really wanted to meet Taylor Swift, and I got her a friendship bracelet, and she didn't want, she doesn't talk after her concerts. And his dumb brother's like, yeah, they're totally dating, just kidding. And he's like, stop talking, Jason. But it turns out she showed up at the show. She was cheering with his mom. I mean, they went from 0 stop talking to 150 almost pregnant.
Did they? He's got like 8 million of his babies. All the Taylor fans were watching the Chiefs yesterday. They're like, he didn't touch third base. They have no idea what they're watching. The NFL loves this because she's bringing in millions of people who've never watched a football game before. You get all the gossip. I mentioned this in America's Newsroom. We don't have a name for them yet.
No, I was thinking the same thing.
Traylor would be Travis Taylor.
Yeah,
but because
Traylor's great.
I think that's the better of the two.
I mean, Tavis is not good.
I don't like Tavis, but I think that because she's the bigger name, I think is what it becomes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, what it'll ultimately
I like Traylor.
You like Traylor?
I do, because I think they both maybe flirted with...
Yeah, there's a little bit of that going on. All right, fair. Okay, so here's the deal. Celebrity couples, they carry so much interest.
Yes.
But traditionally in sports, if we were going to talk about this productively,
Yes.
they've actually been good for the athlete. A-Rod, when he won the World Series in 2009 on the Yankees, was dating Kate Hudson. And they flashed to her in the bleachers every time he came up to bat because it was better than flashing to the locker full of steroids.
Yeah.
Reggie Bush won a Super Bowl when he was dating Kim Kardashian. And
but he's also one of the worst NFL players in history.
He was a bust. He didn't carry that team.
Because he went to USC.
Well, there's that.
And they took the Heisman back because he's a big dumb cheater.
But to be clear, okay, if there's anyone you want on your side in a game of inches, it's the Kardashians. Good night, everybody. What are we talking about here?
They're always third and long.
But I like this.
Okay, but Jessica Simpson. Remember when she dated Tony Romo and he had like a horrible time?
Yeah.
And then Serena Williams, she was about to win a Grand Slam. And she was about to break all these records. She was allegedly dating Drake at the time.
I remember that.
And she whiffed it. She
Tony,
lost the
Well, here's the note then.
championship.
I will borrow from your wisdom, okay? Travis Kelce, if you're about to play in a playoff game and you have a bye, don't go to Cabo. That's what Tony Romo famously did. Him and Jessica Simpson went to Cabo during the bye week. But that's what's going to happen.
Let's just go margaritas.
But that's what's going to happen to him.
I'm sexual napalm. Remember that's what John Mayer said about her?
Yes, of course.
She's sexual napalm. Sexual napalm.
Come on, Travis.
But I think that I'm a Taylor Swift fan, and I have to say, like,
Super
my
talented.
admiration for her has grown because of her ability to take a capitalist system and blow it up and make it bigger than anyone knew was possible.
I do love that.
She puts so much pressure on every other performing artist, whether it's a band or other female artists. Like, she has raised the bar so much and delivered.
Absolutely.
And that's what we don't get enough of in our society. People who work really hard and deliver and over-deliver.
Big game. Like one of these traditionally, one of these albums would have flopped by now. But she has the work ethic of somebody who's remained. She has that primal imperative to be good as a creative. I respect that. And it's like, even if you didn't like Taylor Swift, we should all agree, like, it's actually like, it's kind of refreshing to see someone wearing a Chiefs outfit besides Elizabeth Warren. Hey, there it is. Jimmy brought jokes down to the studio just for you.
I sure as heck did.
Just for you.
Don't go anywhere. More Kennedy Saves the World right after this.
But I think, and there were people online going, well, he's just clout chasing. He's just using her to get other women. It's like, Travis Kelce has no problem.
Do you know how much clout he has if he's the face of the new vaccine booster ad? If Big Pharma is hiring you, it's because you have a lot of influence, okay? He's doing that. Bud Light is counting on him to revive their brand.
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, he did have top surgery.
Yeah, well, he's now getting changed in a different locker room. He gets changed with the cheerleaders. But getting past that.
He's swimming for Penn in the spring, which I think is great.
He's got a gold medal and a Super Bowl ring. Not a lot of people have that. Not a lot of people have a women's gold medal in swimming and a Super Bowl ring. But ever since the Bud Light, it's great. I don't know.
I'm pulling for them, and I get pretty annoyed at celebrity couples quickly. And like even when she was dating Matthew Healy from the 1975, I knew that wasn't going to work out.
Nope, they never do. Celebrity couples are like carnival goldfish. Okay, you're excited when you get your hands on one. They usually die like a day later.
But it's so weird. Like they go from zero to serious like overnight.
Yeah.
Where most people have to play games.
Yeah.
And
No, not Tay-Tay.
Will she or won't
when
she?
When your tour schedule has been mapped out for you for the next 72 months, like you're showing up to a first date with a U-Haul. Like she showed up. He's like, are you Taylor Swift? Oh my God, she was in the mom's box.
I know.
Again.
And they watched the game together.
Yeah, it went from this is a rumor. Hey, bang! On fire. On fire. And you want to know something? We should all be grateful for this because we need that football story that's beyond football.
Yes.
Everyone who knows nothing and is a prisoner of the media moment thought it was going to be Deion Sanders for the next 12 weeks. God love him. He's a great coach. Fine.
He got spanked by Oregon.
Oregon just scored right now during the podcast. I just got an update on my phone. They just went in again. And
they're like, Miami, 70-20. Hold my beer.
Yeah, give us a second here.
We're still scoring touchdowns on Colorado.
In that regard, I think it's good for us because we're going to get that football story that's beyond football. Sure. Okay, picks up where Deion left off. So I think if you want to blame this romance on anybody, it's Coach Prime. Okay, if they beat Oregon, I don't think these two are together.
That is a circuitous route.
Thank you.
But I am here for all of it. So when they get divorced next week, we'll have the recap of that.
Trailer.
That sound.
The Traylor postmortem.
And they found gold bars in her pockets.
Isn't that amazing? It turns out that's what Menendez, for all the dumping on him we're doing, he's the one guy that got the gold out of Africa. I've been responding to those emails. You know how many times I've sent my social out? This guy got the gold.
See, I sent a nice Nigerian prince $3,000.
Nothing.
Still haven't gotten the gold
just to
bars.
pay the taxes.
That's right. All right, Big Jim Failla.
Hey,
This
girl.
has been Kennedy Saves the World, along with Jimmy. I'm Kennedy.
Listen ad-free with a Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app. Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say. You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.